r/ask Reddit. What becomes 10x creepier at night? A call from your family. 10x doesn't cover that. It's never good news when family calls in the middle of the night. IDK bro. One time my brother called me in the middle of the night because he was drunk and eating mozzarella sticks, and that reminded him of me for some reason. Old man in a lawn chair in the front yard not doing anything. I'm just nipping on whiskey. Ick, now you'd stop freaking people out so much if you just masturbated during your nightly porch rocking. A parked car with someone in it, and you can only see the silhouette. Phone calls. Someone knocking or ringing the doorbell. I live alone and someone knocked on my door last night at 2:30 am. I was in the main living area, also where the front door is, and I did not move or make a sound for a full hour. Nope. Those can be a smash and grab type thief looking for a place with nobody home. I would always bark like a dog or holler out real gruff and deep voice to go the duck away. If they persist, racking a bullet into the shotgun makes a very distinctive noise that will send away anyone who isn't completely insane. Not trying to sound badass. I'm little old disabled lady who wants to keep home invaders or thieves out. Mirrors. The pile of clothes on my chair exists menacingly. Children's laughter. Hearing my 1.5-year-old daughter laughing in her sleep through the monitor in the middle of the night. The chair in your room or stand-up heater. I have a really old rocking chair I keep in my basement. It's dark as duck down there too. I know I'm going to go down there at night at some point and see it faintly rocking on its own. It's a family heirloom, so I feel like I have to keep it. I definitely don't want that ducking thing upstairs though. I work at 4 am, so when I walk to my car it's still night basically. Every once in a while a person is walking down the sidewalk, alone, and I can only see them under the street lights. 1000x creepier at night. That's just me getting a slushie while working on a project due the next day. The sudden absence of any noise. The air conditioner shuts off. It's suddenly absolutely quiet, and you wonder what's creeping up on you that's making no noise whatsoever. You try to listen in. It seems the silence itself is creeping closer and closer. Even the ringing in your ears ceases. Then, you see it. Nobody hears your scream. In my house the heat turns on in the middle of the night and makes a ticking sound in the walls. So if it's midnight I'll wake up to hear ticking. Then I'd feel heat. Then I see my dog on my bed, Black Lab, and I scream. Happened last night. Someone humming a slow melody. Imagine being up on Reddit at 4 am while in bed and you suddenly hear someone quietly humming. This is amplified tenfolds if you live alone. This day, after a few days of zero sleep, I saw my cat sitting on top of my dresser at about 4 in the morning. I couldn't figure out why she wouldn't move. So I went up to her and petted her for a solid minute until my cat walked into my room. I had been petting my folded clothes. Love insomnia. That slight opening in the bedroom closet. Am I weird to sleep with the door open then? No, but what about just shutting it all the way? Bodies of water. Bodies in water. Playgrounds. Swings swinging creakily. There's something about flying a kite at night that's so unwholesome. My dad once flew our kite off the garage roof at night. He tied a mini torch to it and we could hear the neighbors talking about UFOs and arguing over who to call about it. Your feet dangling off the bed. Being almost 6 feet 5 inches. It is always scary, every night, and there's nothing I can do but let them toes get nibbled by the crackhead under the bed. There's an elderly woman down the road who will often stand outside and call for her cat to come home. Sometimes for a few minutes, sometimes hours. However long it takes the cat to come. In the daytime, it's just laughable. But at night, she's a gown wearing silhouette under the street light, calling some name like something out of an urban legend. And it's horrifying. When I had first moved here and heard that going on at midnight, I turned off all my lights and peeked through the window blinds. Thought it had to be some kind of lost spirit. I also can't shake the mental image of a man in a cat costume crawling toward her on all fours. My baby, there you are. Raccoons and opossums. Bonus points if you can only hear and not see them rifling through trash. I always think it's a person. The random house settling creaking noises. My kids. The little monsters like to run around the house or stealthily crawl into my room to scare me, ask for a drink. Liking someone's really old post on social media. That post you made on Instagram about that peach in a fruit bowl was really interesting. You took it 4 years ago. Small children standing in the doorway. Our youngest two are a nightmare for that. They just stand there staring at us, not together. The worst occasion was as I was just dropping off and hear my wife say hello, then followed by oh, there's nobody there. An ice cream truck slowly driving through the neighborhood playing the Pop Goes the Weasel melody. The sound of digging outside. Cornfields. I live in the Midwest out in the country. There is something about cornfields swaying in the wind at night that just creeps me the duck out. You feel your blanket fall off your bed. It feels like something is pulling it down every time I feel it happening. Scares me shitless. Crickets, shadows, moths flying in your face, your reflection in the window at night. Just a few that give me the chills. LOL. Porcelain dolls in the corner of a room in the dark. Taking out the trash. Only on a Tuesday night, when the lights are flickering on and off, the phone rings but nobody is there, and the walls ooze green sleeve. The ghost bus appears that ran over the hash slinging slasher. My thoughts, inane though they are. Firstly, when the entire household is asleep and I begin to hear the ringing in my ears, it becomes ever more insistent. Then I think I can hear voices, and the harder I try to listen, the more they seem to find mirth in my inability to focus on what they are saying. The dark. It becomes darker and begins to shift and tremble and waver and wane. Then darken and lighten, and blacken again. The breathing. In the corner, in the ceiling, below me. It's coming from somewhere but in the dark I can't see. So I close my eyes and try to feign sleep. Breathe deeply and slowly. Then colors assail me. In various sizes and shapes they all come. I hold my breath. Close my eyes. Open them. Then slowly. Yes. Slowly. Sleep comes for me. And before I'm aware I'm deeper than deep. Inside of a nightmare. Dancing with ghosts. Singing with demons. They claim I'm their host. I wake. Think I'm screaming. But the silence persists. It's just. I was dreaming. No evil exists. It's just nighttime. Just bedtime. Just shadows at night. I wait till the sun's out. I can't sleep well at night. When my dog randomly barks under my covers. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.